A Texas father used his final moments before he was swept away by the furious floodwaters to call his son and daughter.
And today his son spoke with us about that goodbye voicemail from his dad. Fox 4's Lori Brown live in Louisville with the story. Lori.
Heather, Jake Ramsey says he is thankful that his dad used his final moments to leave voicemail messages for him and his sister, telling them that he loves them. Fortunately, they say it's something they already knew.
We had so many good times in that camper.
Jake Ramsey, 24 years old, and his sister Rachel, 23, never could have imagined the tragic turn a 4th of July getaway would take for their dad and his wife, Tanya.
They were definitely in the camper when it was swept away. But I mean, 26 feet and 45 minutes, it's just truly, one of the most horrific disasters you can imagine.
Once Jeff Ramsey realized it was too late for him and Tanya, he called his son and then his daughter to say goodbye.
And he left us both voicemails just saying, basically, hey, buddy, I love you so much. I think this is it for us. Tell Rachie I love her. I went and listened to that message, and it broke me. Hers came after mine, and it was when they were already heading downstream. And so you could hear the panic, and it was just heartbreaking. We'll never listen to those messages again.
Tanya was a breast cancer survivor who was 1 year cancer-free. Before Jeff made those calls, he called Tanya's brother, who was also camping nearby.
Thank the Lord he called Tanya's brother, because otherwise they would have probably slept in and been swept away in the flood as well.
Tanya's body has been identified. The search is continuing for Jeff. The Ramseys believe they found parts of the camper.
The frame's bent and just obliterated.
Jake logged on to see any text messages on his dad's phone. Turns out the warning message from the RV park went out at 4:49 in the morning.
He was currently saying his goodbyes to me and my sister whenever that happens.
How frustrated are you that the evacuation message came too late?
I was a bit frustrated at first, but honestly, I'm a big believer that, my dad always said God has great plans for you. That was his one-liner, and God calls us to trust him no matter how terrible things may get.
One bright moment, finding Jeff's dog, Chloe.
She's a little distraught, but she's getting back into the swing of things.
The Whippet was turned into an animal shelter where she was identified by her microchip.
Everyone said the same thing. They said Jeff must have given her one last oomph out of the water, and that's probably how she made it.
A lesson Jack thinks his dad would want everyone to take away. Bad stuff happens, so
treat every day like it's your last, and that's something that he did, and so I'm so grateful that he had such a great heart.
Jeff was vice president of benefits with the Miller Group. He also did a lot of volunteer work with Adaptive Training Foundation, a gym for amputees. Tanya's cancer battle connected her with Wigs.com, where she was the client care manager. Heather.
That family is so strong to share that story.
I was going to say, I don't want to speak for Heather, but that just about leaves me speechless, and I'm rarely speechless. Fox 4's Lori Brown, thank you for sharing that family story, and our hearts go out to them, of course.